Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Hosting and Stuff. In today's episode, we're diving deeper into Virtualmin as we explore the crucial process of setting up your name server using Bind. If you haven't yet installed Virtualmin, don't worry. You can find the installation video linked in the description below. Before we get started, a quick reminder to like and subscribe if you find this content valuable. Your support keeps us motivated and helps us grow. Plus, if you haven't installed Virtualmin yet, don't fret. Check out the link in the description to the installation video to catch up. So, without further ado, let's jump into the world of configuring name servers in Virtualmin. Today, we'll walk you through setting up the name server using Bind in Virtualmin. If you haven't installed Virtualmin yet, you can find the installation video in the description. First, let's log in to Virtualmin using the IP address and port we configured in the previous video. In my case, it's 102.214.10.94 and the port 1000. Keep in mind your IP address will vary depending on your VPS provider. I'm using Absolute Hosting, and I've included an affiliate link below if you'd like to follow along. Enter your username, usually root, and the password you set when you created your VPS. First, we need to create a virtual server for the domain you want to use. In the domain name text box, enter the domain name you own. I'm using one for this demonstration. Remember to keep your administration password secure as it grants full control over the domain and your server. This process might take a while, especially during SSL certificate creation, as the domain isn't yet linked to your name servers. Once it's complete, click on the Webmin tab at the top right corner to access advanced server-related options. On the sidebar, click on Servers and then Bind DNS Server. On the main page, under Existing DNS, click on your domain from when we added the virtual server. First, we'll add an address. Click on Address. Note that NS1 is already added during Virtualmin installation, so we'll add NS2. Type NS2 in the name text box, followed by your domain name. In the address text box, add your VPS's IP address and click Create. Now we'll move to the Return to Record Types button. In the list, click on Name Server. Here, we'll add the name server by typing your domain name in the zone name text box. And NS2 your domain in the name server text box. Click Create. Don't forget to apply these changes using the icon in the top right corner. Stop and run the server with the stop and play icons. If you're using GoDaddy like me, log into your account. Select the domain you want to use under Domains and click on Manage, and then click on Domains in the right sidebar and click on Manage DNS. Now, click on the Host Names tab, followed by the Add Host Name button. In the Host text box, type NS1 and your VPS's IP address. Click Save. Add another host name by clicking Add. For host, type NS2, use the same IP address, and click Save. Note that you only need to configure host names for the domain your server is on. No need to do it for other virtual servers. We need to change the name servers. Click on the Name Servers tab and select Change Name Servers. Choose I'll use my own name servers and add your name servers. You might see a warning. Click Continue. Remember to change this setting for every domain you want to use on your server. Now, we'll return to our Virtualmin server page. On the right side, click on System Settings, then Server Templates. Choose Default Settings, and in the Edit Template section drop-down, select DNS Domain. In the Additional Manually Configured Name Servers text box, add only NS2 and your domain. Click Save. If you see an error message like Failed to Save Server Template, additional name server does not exist. It may be due to domain settings or misconfiguration. Wait for a while if you're sure everything is correct. To test, visit mxtoolbox.com and use the DNS check tool with your domain. If everything looks good, try accessing your domain in the browser. Remember, this is the default page when you create a new virtual server. If you'd like to see more on customizing it, let me know in the comments. The page may appear unsecured. We can fix that. Now, with your domain linked to the server, you can use the domain to access the server by adding port 10000 after your domain. Log in with your username, usually root, and your VPS server's password. Make sure you've selected the correct virtual server, visible on the top left sidebar. Click on Server Configuration and then SSL Certificate. On the SSL Certificate page, you'll see your current self-signed certificate. Click the Let's Encrypt button on the same page. Here, we can request a certificate from Let's Encrypt. You don't need to add anything extra at the moment, but we might revisit this in the next video when we configure a secure mail server. Click the Request Certificate button and wait for it to load. That's it. You're done. Now, when you visit your domain, you'll see a lock symbol in the browser's address bar, indicating it's secure. Your server page is also safe. With your domain linked to the server, You can access it by simply adding port 10000 after your domain and logging in with your username and VPS password. If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and leaving a comment. Your support helps both me and my channel. Thank you so much for watching.